Well, thanks for joining us on this Monday. I'm Sam Shocker, and today will be the warmest day of the week. Our temps really start to dip overnight tonight, and we could get our first hard freeze. So let's get ready for near 70 degrees today. Okay, and then hoodie weather in full swing tomorrow. That's Colorado for you. I hear Keely Chalmers chuckling with our weather impact team. Keely, what are all the details on this temperature dip?
Yeah, and we're talking about 20s, temperatures in the 20s Wednesday morning. So yeah, we are in store for some chilly weather ahead. Active weather this afternoon, this evening across the state. We're talking about snow up in the high country, showers and thunderstorms. I mean, we still have the threat for small hail, winds gusting up to 50 miles per hour this afternoon across the plains. So again, we are calm to start your Monday. We've got beautiful blue skies, but active weather in the forecast for this afternoon. As we take a look outside over downtown Denver, just a few clouds in the mix right now. Temperatures in the mid to upper 50s at this 12 o'clock hour. We're still quite warm across the plains, quite mild, 62 degrees right now in Lyman. We're at 65 in Colorado Springs. Not bad in the high country either, with temperatures mainly in the 50s. We're at 61 degrees already in Grand Junction. Taking a live look at our radar, we are seeing moisture moving from the northwest. This is a system that is fairly moisture rich, so we are seeing snow up in the high country. As that system moves down, we will see showers again and the potential for some thunderstorms with that afternoon heating across the plains. But again, we're seeing some snow moving in over the northern mountains close to the Wyoming border as well, and we'll continue to see that trend as we head into the afternoon hours. Here's your hour-by-hour forecast for the metro area, reaching the 60s by 2 o'clock, reaching our high between about 3 and 4, 68 degrees, breezy and mild. Those winds are going to get gusting up to 35 miles per hour. When we get those showers and storms moving through in those areas, those winds will gust up to 50 miles per hour. So strong winds topping our weather headlines, cooling down. It is going to be chilly. We talked about that tomorrow through Thursday, and your Halloween forecast looking pretty good. More on that coming up in your full forecast in just a bit.
Keely, thank you. Denver police want to find the vandal who targeted a facility that provides services and advocacy for the LGBTQ community. Another LGBTQ organization, Parasol Patrol, says 4 LGBTQ businesses in Denver had their windows shattered in what appears to be targeted attacks. 9 News reporter Brianna Fernandez shows us what happened.
The organization says a total of 4 LGBTQ businesses right here in Denver had their windows smashed in what appeared to be a targeted attack. So this happened between Friday night and Saturday morning. Here's what they posted on social media. They posted this statement saying, quote, "When 4 affirming spaces are hit in rapid succession, it is not simply a property crime. It is a message to an entire community. The message is meant to silence. Our position is equally clear. Denver cannot and must not normalize this." The Center on Colfax was one of those businesses that was targeted early Saturday morning. According to the CEO, Kim Salvajan, someone threw a large rock and attempted to shatter 3 of their 4 windows near the main entrance. The alarm system was triggered and the person left the scene before Denver police arrived. The center has been in operation since the 70s and bills itself as the largest LGBTQ community center in the Rocky Mountain region.
When you see the video of the person, it took them less than 30 seconds to attempt to smash the doors and the windows. We're not going anywhere, and you can't erase us, even with your big rock that you carried to our building.
So the front windows are currently boarded up and they're waiting to make repairs and also beef up some of their security at the Center on Colfax. We've also reached out to Denver Police Department to see exactly how many businesses were targeted, when, as well as where. We're still waiting to hear back from Denver Police. For now in Denver, Brianna Fernandez for 9 News.
One person has been arrested for a road rage shooting on Highway 36 near Superior this weekend, and police say Saturday night around 6, a person in a car pulled out a gun and fired a shot at another driver near McCaslin Boulevard. The bullet shattered the driver's side window of that car, and a person suffered minor injuries. Investigators tracked the Corolla to an apartment complex in Boulder and arrested the driver, and that suspect is expected to face multiple charges, including assault with a weapon and menacing. A driver expects to face vehicular homicide charges for a deadly hit and run in the busy area of 16th and Market yesterday morning. An arrest report says 27-year-old Milton McBride hit another car, then hit a billboard on the sidewalk, but that billboard was pushed onto a person who was killed. The report shows a witness saw McBride walk away from the scene, but police were able to quickly track him down. Police also say McBride had cocaine on him during the arrest. Federal judges in Colorado have struck down a government policy that denied bond hearings to people accused of living in the United States without the proper documentation. Colorado courts have issued 5 rulings like this in just 6 business days. Immigration attorney Hans Meyer calls it a, quote, clean sweep against the Trump administration's detention practices. Mayer says this is the first step in a legal battle that will largely impact people who have been here for decades. Denver residents will get their chance to object or show support for Mayor Johnston's proposed 2026 spending plan during a public hearing with the Denver City Council later today. And last week, the mayor submitted his budget proposal to council for a second look. He added $4 million in funding to address several council priorities like rental assistance and immigration legal services. That brings the city's proposed spending plan to just over $1.5 billion. The session starts at 5 p.m. Arapahoe County leaders also want people to weigh in on the county's proposed $670 million 2026 budget. That's according to our partners at the Denver Gazette. The proposed budget is a $100 million increase from last year when the county faced and recovered from a budget shortfall. Leaders say the extra money comes from additional property tax revenue from a ballot measure passed by voters last November, and the public hearing is set for tomorrow. Commissioners are expected to adopt the final budget on December 9th. The ACLU is suing the Elizabeth School District in Elbert County over the removal of controversial books from libraries. But now the district website shows it's asking parents to help fund its lawsuit defense. 9 News reporter Lauren Scafidi has the latest.
Here's a pop-up as soon as you get to the website. Look at the bottom there, helping with the ESD legal fundraiser, and it explains how you can contribute. Do a little bit more clicking, and you can click some buttons to donate $250 all the way to 10 grand or another amount. Let's catch you up. Elizabeth School District pulled 19 books from the library shelves in August of last year. They had mentions of the LGBTQ community, religious views, drug use, profanity, or sexual content. The district has said that the removals aren't a ban and came after a thorough review by staff and parents. But the ACLU, NAACP, and an authors guild helped a high schooler sue, saying this was unconstitutional censorship. A judge ordered the books to come back. The school district initially refused to put the books back, but now they say they're back on the shelves. The case is now on appeal.
Yeah, the wheels of justice turn slowly. We hope they're still turning. In this case, we think they are, but cases do take time to work their way through the system.
I asked the Elizabeth School District for an interview last week, but have not heard back. In Elizabeth, Lauren Scafidi, 9 News.